Yamaha XT660 for sale on eBay, 2006 06 registration. If we go through the paperwork that I've got with the bike first, it comes with its service book. It is pretty much a full service history, although there might be bits and pieces missing out of it. The last service shown on here was March 2009, which was the last time it was used. The book is not completely stamped, but there are these invoices that go with it, as well as it comes with its owner's manual. I've done an HPI check on the bike that shows it all completely clear, no accidents, finance or anything in the history to be concerned about. It comes with its V5 registration document, no former keepers, one owner bike from new. Comes with its last MOT test certificate, which was when it was last used, which expired in March 2009. A couple of little things to show you around the bike. The bike has been in storage and cleaned and protected with WD-40, and some of the pictures show marks around on the plastic like this and sort of sliminess, so that's not a paint imperfection, that just wants cleaning off. It could do with a fork seal on the left hand side here. The right hand fork seal you might as well do it at the same time, but fairly easy job on one of those. You don't need to take the oil out the forks or anything like that, so there's that. The bike has lacked a bit of maintenance here and there. I've noticed on this gear lever, for example, the bolt that clamps it to the shifter shaft is kind of loose, wants tightening up, and little things like that on the bike wants sort of attending to. What have we got next? The steering bearing feels notchy. When you have the bike suspended off the ground and turn the steering, you can feel that it's centering on there, so you either need to adjust the steering bearing there or replace the bearing. The left air scoop is not mounted properly. There's like a fixing missing at the bottom. It doesn't look like it's broken, but there's something missing from down there, and for some reason or other the top here is held with a cable tie. So there's that. The paint on the engine is a bit thin as well. It's a bit kind of worn, especially down underneath there. So there's that. The rear brake feels like it's perhaps starting to bind. It's not severe. The front brake doesn't feel as it should do either. You need to pull the front lever in fairly hard to make the bike sort of react to the brakes. Harder than you might think anyway. I mean, both brakes probably would pass MOT on their efficiency, but they're not what they should be. So you're going to need to take a look at that. There is no rear light on the bike, and the front brake light is not working. The rear brake light is working, so there's probably, I suspect, either a bad connection, or the most likely thing is a bulb there wants changing. So there we go. Generally speaking, the bike is pretty much all okay apart from that. All the electric seems to work. So there we go, the rear suspension unit seems to be fine, the rear suspension links are fine, the wheel bearings seem to be fine, so there we go. Good luck with the bidding.